Thanks for tuning in to Wind Down Fridays with Give a Sister a Hug. I'm your girl, Author Erica. I have my co-host, Author Kim, with me on this Friday evening. It's Friday and we feeling all right. And the party's over here on the left side. Yes, so that was my moment.
Okay.
so,
Go on, have your moment now. Go on,
so
have it now.
happy Friday to everyone. I hope everyone having a great Friday. This is the last Friday in April. I feel like
I was
time is
gonna say
just
January, like
I feel like time is just moving
it is
like crazy. You
fast.
know what? I've been feeling like time been moving so fast since 2000 came in. Time seemed like it been boop 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 boop. And then here go 2020, we dealing with Corona, and here we 2021, we still dealing with Corona. But it's okay because everybody who have not had corona, let's say thank you jesus, we've been covered by the blood.
Come
So
on.
I'm gonna say thank you jesus with that, because we have lost over 500,000 people within a
Yes,
year of this pandemic. And as sometimes the numbers spiking up, and then sometimes the numbers are not, but we still, even though we have this vaccination out here, kudos to that. I have my mom scheduled for that, because and not only my mom, I'm planning to take the vaccination myself because I have asthma, and that's corona starts with upper respiratory, and asthma is upper respiratory. So I think I'm gonna go ahead on and take the shot and get it over with. Um, because I have been blessed, haven't had corona, thank you, Jesus. And we gonna leave it
man.
like that.
Come on.
So I have had people in my family been touched by the virus. We actually lost somebody in our family with the virus. So, it's a blessing. But we here to tell a story. And time just passing. It's a lot. I think this year dealing with the pandemic have really taught us a lot, that we need to start valuing lives more. We need to put our families back together, because um some people losing family members, and we just need to we need to bring love back and all that. But I'm not the preacher. I'm not here to preach, but I'm just saying. But today's show is a little bit different, especially for us women, as far as us taking care of ourselves. And I mean, as far as taking care of our health. And health is a big factor, and especially health in the Black community, especially with high blood pressure, diabetes, and congestion heart failure, and cancer, and all these different things, that we need to take better care of ourselves. And I get it. Erica, I don't have the insurance. Erica, I don't have the money to go to the doctor. Erica, I get that. But we do, and I know in every community, in every state, has some kind of public hospital and public treatment. And I know going to public hospitals can be a pain in the ass. I know that. But we still need to, get ourselves checked, because us as women, we wear too many hats and we do too many things. Like, we have full-time jobs. Some of us have our own jobs. Some of us have to take care of our family. Some of us are caregivers. Some of us are women in period. So we have to take care of ourselves, and we need to make sure we get our health in check, because it's just, especially with this pandemic, like this corona have touched, and we don't even know how,
Mm-hmm.
and what make
Mm-hmm.
it tweak. Like, what, me with asthma, I know dust gonna trigger my asthma. I know somebody smoking is gonna trigger my asthma. I know, certain things, but with this corona, we don't know what trigger it. We don't
Mm-hmm.
know, because you have people that's asymptomatic, that
Mm-hmm.
have no symptoms, and we have some people that's healthy, and we have some people that's that's in good shape, and they still, so we don't know, but we still have to have those checkups, even if they virtual. We
Right.
still have to have those health checkups.
Right.
So, with that being said, what you have, good co-host?
I agree with all of that. I'm one of those. I admit that I actually don't like going to the doctor. I don't like uh, because of my. I don't want to say many, like it's a whole bunch, but for a couple of the things that I got going on, and I mean it's true what they say. They don't want to, and this is just me. I know what I've been through with different doctors. I mean, I've traveled, you know, um, to Florida, to the Mayo Clinic, to, have somebody look at you because something is going on, but it won't nobody hear you. And, everybody chucks it up and then they start looking at you, well, what you got going on mentally? Let me tell you something. Everybody that has a symptom,
Don't
that don't
have a
mean it.
mental problem.
That don't mean they got something going on upstairs. It's something wrong. They know their body, but the problem with that is people don't want to listen. They don't want to do the actual
Work.
studies, research to see could there be something that they're missing. So that's what I struggle with the whole, and I work in healthcare, but I struggle with the whole healthcare system just because I guess because I work in it and I know how for real people really feel, doctors and nurses and a clinic in itself. Like I know how they practice and all this type. So yeah, please don't ask me nothing because would you come here? I wouldn't. I work here because I need to check. There's a difference. I wouldn't send my mama
Mhm.
here. And if I wouldn't send my mama here,
I ain't gonna send
don't
your mama there.
you want to come out on the other side, not stay there and then stay there. You want to
You
come
want to
out.
stay there and come home.
Not stay there and then we're gonna go and take you to the mortuary. We don't want to do that. But we do as women need to take care of ourselves by any means necessary. But you also got to listen to our bodies, and when it says stop, we need to stop. We need to listen to it. If it says we're tired, then you're tired. You're entitled to be tired. You're
Mm-hmm.
entitled to have a mental break. You're entitled to have it all. Just don't stay there. Get up. Might not be that day. Might take a couple of days, but don't stay there. Get up. Do something. Go outside. Fart. I don't know. Do something.
Get some vitamin D. That's the sun.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
best vitamin D we could get. That sun.
Okay.
And
So.
even I'm so, like at a point I hate going to the hospital. But it was because when I was young, that's all I did. I was in the hospital more than I was home sometimes, and
Mm-hmm.
especially until they got my asthma under control. Like I would go to the emergency room and okay, I'm breathing fine. Hell, get to the front of the hospital about to go home. I can't breathe again. Like, and it's like for me now, even I will damn operate on myself. I will operate on myself. If I feel that I have if my chest is tightened, I'd rather take my inhaler before I go to the hospital because I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna take my
Mm-hmm.
inhaler and
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go buy some Alka-Seltzer cold over the damn counter before I go to the emergency room because sometimes me going to the emergency room it's a state. That's the first thing I'm thinking. Lord, I'm gonna stay in this emergency room. I had a bad asthma attack right before the pandemic, and it was bad to where I couldn't breathe, and it was just oh, it was a mess. So we have to do those things whether we like going to the emergency or not. But we have to like we need to really take care of ourselves. Like we need to zone in when our body say I was exercising, like really, really exercising. Like I'm going hard, hard, hard until one day I was just drained. And I'm like, I can't get out the bed. My head was spinning, like because I was going that hard and wasn't taking the time out to rest my body. And my body was like, girl, I'm tired. You need
Mm-hmm.
to, girl, you need to slow. Then I'm
Mm-hmm.
exercising 4 o'clock in the morning before I even go to work. I'm at work. I'm walking. Some days I'm walking all day. This building is 10.5 blocks long, and sometimes I
Oh
might have
wow.
to do. Sometimes I'm doing 2 and 3 trips backwards and forwards from one end of the building to the other end of the building. So I was doing a lot of. And then it's
Mm-hmm.
the summertime here in New Orleans, and it get hot.
Mm-hmm.
It get
Yeah.
100
Yeah.
degrees hot, and it's like you doing all that, and you just putting all that, and then on top of it, I'm anemic. So it's like I'm just doing all this, and my body was like, I know you want to be cute, but we not having it. We can't do it. So it put me down for a week.
Because if you don't listen, your body gonna make you listen. Oh, and it ain't gonna be pretty. Oh Lord, it's not.
It's a week, like it was like a whole week I'm down. And it was just you gotta take that time, because even if I try to get up and exercise and do something, my body cramping, my legs cramping, like any little thing. Like I really had to ride my cart, because at the building we had carts we could ride on. Like I really, my legs wouldn't allow me to walk the building, so I had to literally ride my cart because I hadn't put that much of stress on my body. And when you put that much of stress on your body, it's just like a lot, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So we have to take care of ourselves. I know we don't want to, even with down with diabetes. I was diagnosed with diabetes when I was 24 years old.
Oh, okay.
At 24 years old, I was 430 pounds.
Really?
At 24, I was diagnosed with diabetes. I was 420 pounds. And I'm probably exaggerating. I might have was 430. So when I went to my regular doctor's checkup, you know, he did a blood work, like he did everything. He did a exam.
Mm-hmm.
And he always was telling me about, oh, Erica, your weight just creeping up. But you know, for some people that's plus size, that's fat, you know, they deal with being teased and all that. Like I never was, I'm not gonna even say never. I just, even in school, I wasn't teased because I was always somebody that was always around. And then I had my two guy friends that I grew up with. Like they always used to protect me, and I never was really teased or anything about my weight, because it was always, I was made to embrace my weight. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm still getting around, like I'm still walking, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I had my mom and my dad that time. So my mama was doing, and my dad was, I'm like, I'm still getting around. And he was like, Erica, I'm worrying about the weight. And the weight just kept creeping up on me, creeping up.
Mm-hmm.
And he did the exam. My damn A1C was 16. Yes, my A1C levels was 16. And when I said 16, he was like, he started me right away on insulin and pills right then and there. So it was like, okay, what we doing? He said, we start insulin. I said, so that means I gotta come here and get a shot? He said, nope. You're gonna be taking insulin. I had an auntie that was a diabetic, and she was blind. So first thing, I got scared because, oh, what the hell? You know, he gave
Mm-hmm.
me my first shot, my first insulin shot, and he showed me how to go home and give myself a shot. First of all, I'm
Mm-hmm.
24 years old. Who
Mm-hmm.
doing that? 24 years old, I got a job. Who doing all that? Who giving themselves a shot? And I
Mm-hmm.
walked around the corner to my house, and I showed my mom and my daddy. And my daddy was like, what you gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do, but who's sticking themselves? He said, you wanna live, huh? I said, yeah, I wanna live. I'm gonna live. He was like, well, you wanna stick yourself. And it was the hardest thing for me because I had just started working at the convention center, and fuck, every day I'm having donuts. I'm having a honey bun and a Coke. This is my everyday routine. Honey bun and a fucking Coke. And I mean, and when he sent me to the nutritionist, she was like, what your routine is? Honey bun and the Coke. She said, well, we gotta get rid of this honey bun and the Coke. I'm like, are you serious? she, she said, this is what we gonna do. And I hated, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I hated the dietitian because I didn't
Mm-hmm.
want to hear nothing they had to say. But with this particular lady, she was like, look, honey bun and Coke, yes, we need to get rid of that. but let's take that down into my moderations. I said, so
Right.
what you mean? I can have a honey bun? She said, you can have one honey bun out of the whole week.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
so I gotta pick a day. She said, you gonna pick a day, or better yet, buy that honey bun and cut it in half, and that way you can have one half one day and the other half the other day. I said, but I want the whole honey bun. She was like, look, one
You
honey
doing too
bun.
much. You ain't listening. You doing too much.
She was like, Miss Roberts, one honey bun, and we're gonna cut that honey bun in half. You have one half Monday, and on Fridays that'll be your other half, your little treat. No, I want one Monday and I want one Friday. But I was, and she was like, let's be real here. You either want this 17 to go down to 7, or this 17 can keep going up and you been a diabetic coma. Now you're going that diabetic coma, you're gonna lose weight the wrong way, and then it's gonna hurt you. So we're gonna do it this way, and we're not gonna cut it out all the way. We're gonna still, because she said cutting it out all the way, all that is gonna make you want more. So if you take
Yep.
that one honey bun and cut it in half, and have
Mm-hmm.
one Monday and the other half Friday, you still satisfy yourself. She said, but that Coke have to go regardless.
Mm-hmm.
However we cut this, the Coke have to go because the sugar in the Coke is going to keep bringing your sugar up. So it's no sense of you taking insulin, and you only taking insulin once out the day, 75 units. But I was taking the 1,000 milligram of metformin 3 times a day, so that's 3,000 milligrams of metformin I'm taking, plus on top of that 75 units of insulin that I was taking. So I was taking a lot, which he was saying that we're gonna hit it and we're gonna hit it hard. But the main
Mm-hmm.
thing was I needed to get those 400, and I want to say I was 430, and I actually think I have a picture. So it was like, I'm like, and she was like, what we gonna do about this weight? And I was like, honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this weight. She said, one thing I know, it didn't come on one day. It took time. So we gonna take time. But not having um not being teased about it. I was like, but I'm cute. She said, you could be cute, but you can still be cute and lose some of that weight, because that weight gotta go. Whether you like it or not, that weight have to go. And I don't know if y'all could really see this picture, but this was me.
Okay.
I was 400 pounds on that picture.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I was 400 pounds on that picture. And it wasn't the getting the weight was, it was a mental thing, because I had to accept it first of all, and then I got in. Once I got in it, I got in my mind that, okay, I need to do this, because I always said that I didn't want to lose my eyesight, because my auntie struggled with her eyesight, losing her eyesight, because she was used to taking care of everybody, but not, people, somebody taking care of her. And she struggled with that. She struggled with her eyesight all the time, because that just wasn't her. She was still cooking, still getting around, because she didn't want to accept that I
Mm-hmm.
lost my eyesight. And I knew that's something that I didn't want to. So I met this girl at the gym. I started exercise at Anytime Fitness. And when I say Angela saved my life,
Mm-hmm.
Angela saved my life. Now, the bitch was a pain, a headache, a pain in my ass. When I say a pain, the first day we exercised together, I done paid my money. All right, girl, the first day was a nightmare, because
I
I
bet.
was tired and she on my back, and I was like, I can't have you on my back, and I'm lugging 400 pounds. She said, and if you don't, this is what 500 pounds gonna feel like. And when I say exercise, I was, girl, I needed oxygen. That was how bad it was. But I slept that night. I snored that night. It was
Wore
super.
your ass out, huh?
Wore my ass out, but I ducked her. I called myself not even going to the gym that Friday.
Mm-hmm.
She came knock on my door.
Mm-hmm.
She was
Mm-hmm.
like, what you thought I was? What you thought I forgot about you today? I said, yeah, I thought you was gonna miss me. She said, I know where you stay at, and she came and got me. So that even showed me that she wanted me to change my life. And that
Mm-hmm.
mean that's when it snapped in that somebody else care about me more than I'm caring about myself. So that means I need to do what I need to do to take care of myself. And we would do a lot of stuff outside in the park.
Mm-hmm.
And when I said she was hard on my ass. I end up first thing I didn't see weight, but my blood work had really
Mm-hmm.
started improving. So I went from A1C. My A1C when I started off was at 17. I got it down to like 15 the first time I went back to the doctor after, because you do it every 3 months. So I got it down. We started changing my diet, the way I eat. Wasn't that we changed it, we just cut back on some stuff, which was good. But I was exercising more, I was moving more. And when I look, maybe about in 6 months, my A1C was down to 10, which was good. So I
That's
went from
really good.
17 to 10, and my weight started dropping. So all in all, overall, in a year, it took me a year to get down 110 pounds.
Okay, but you
But
did
I
it,
did
girl.
eat
But
my
you did it. Come on.
A1C. Yeah, by the heart, it's like this heifer was on. But what was so crazy was she used to be the trainer for the Saints. So it was like everything was outside. When
Mm-hmm.
we started off, she would get on my back outside in the park, and she would sit on my back, and I had to do push-ups. And when I first started off with her a whole year, I couldn't do nothing but 2 push-ups. See, by the time a year came around and we did this again, I was doing 45 push-ups with her on my back.
Come on.
Then
Mm-hmm.
then I finished I did a race. I did a 5K race. I finished that in my age group in second place.
Oh.
And which was good because us color people, we don't do all that. But I actually did a I did a and she like let me tell you when we got to the end of the line and I had cut out so much, like we trained hard for
Mm-hmm.
a week straight. I wasn't having no honey buns, I wasn't having no Heinekens, I wasn't doing nothing. I was just strictly clean and drinking a lot of water. When I got to the finish line, I had a honey bun and a Heineken. At the
Okay.
end of the finish, I drank that Heineken so damn fast. She was like, "Damn, girl, you finished." I said, "Girl, I thought that was water." But that was an incentive that I worked to,
Right.
because
Right.
I cut everything out because I know I needed to train for this 5K. So I know I needed to do this because this was another hurdle, another goal that I wanted to achieve. So I did the 5K. I went on to do a 10K. I went on to actually do a half marathon. So I did it. So these are the things, like I'm telling you this. This is just how I battle with diabetes. I had to get the weight off. I got down to actually down to like 2993, and I just been staggering right there for the longest. But I'm losing inches on my clothes,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
which is good. And
That's good.
not
Yeah.
only that, my lungs is better. Like my especially with asthma, my lungs are better. Like I could walk. Like shit, I used to walk home from work, exercise. I was active in girl track, just doing certain things just to keep my numbers down. And
Mm-hmm.
these are the things that, like, I didn't want to do this. Like this wasn't something that I wanted to do, but I had to if I didn't want to go blind, because that was my main thing, was I didn't want to lose my eyesight,
Mm-hmm.
especially with the family I got. You better not lose your damn sight. They will make a clown out you for real. They will run your ass in the wall and think that shit funny. Oh yeah, they'll get you. And if you done did them something and now they got time to get back and they think it's a joke, oh
Yeah,
yeah, run your ass in that wall and be like, girl, why you running into that? Oh, you know I can't fucking see. So why
right.
you know, like when you got family members like that like they like to joke, you
Yeah.
know.
And
So
then you the butt of the joke.
yeah,
Yeah.
and especially if you the butt, like
Yeah.
so
I get
those
on
are
my
the things I
nerves.
didn't want to do though. I didn't want to do those things. I didn't know. I knew I had to do them if I wanted to get my diabetes. Because in the end of doing all that, it helped my diabetes and my asthma all at the same time. So whereas I was taking my asthma pump, now I take my asthma pump as needed.
As needed.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like and I don't have too many asthma. I didn't have an asthma attack since the pandemic, and that was
That's
what
good.
2020. So
That's
it's
good.
like in between, it get better, but
Hmm.
I have to still stay active because even when I was losing the weight, and I'm like, damn, Angela, girl, my knees be hurting. What the fuck? She said because you don't have that cushion no more. All that
Hmm.
fat was holding that cushion. You know that was fat. That was bone. Your bones had that cushion. I said, girl, I feel more broke down than when I was big. She said, because your bones and everything they had a lot of cushion.
Right.
Like they had something to lean on, you know. Now they don't have
Hmm.
none, so you going so as you know, even working out and doing things out, my bones was feeling a little better because they was like, okay, I ain't got shit to hold on with this girl doing. So I mean
Hmm.
I was getting off 4 o'clock in the morning before work and exercise.
That's hard work and dedication right there.
No, that was my mind. My mind was like, girl, come on, let's do this before we wake up for real and know what we
Right. You know what we real for real doing.
yeah, but you
Yeah.
have to make I had to make all those changes for myself because if I didn't, I was gonna eventually in the long run have to take insulin twice a day, even at work.
Hmm.
Medicine, that down them pills, taking pills in the morning and getting up every morning and giving yourself a shot is just not cool at all.
Hmm.
So it's like we have to make those changes and do better for ourselves to get better. I don't know, Maria, I'm recording. So we have to do those things to get ourselves better. So we have to change our lives and we have to change our health, especially like I said in the black community. So that's my spiel on what I've been going through as far as my health and the things that I have been dealing with. Not that I wanted to do that, not that I had that shit in my mind, but I know if I wanted to live and be here, things will be, I had to do that. So that's my spiel.
Right.
That's my little spiel of what's going on and with my health and everything.
Well, that's good that you came out on top though. That's good that you decided because a lot of it, can be mental. So, and your mental can talk you out of, not wanting to lose the weight or do X, Y, and Z, because I just can't do that. I just can't do it or whatever the situation may be. So it's good that, you were able to bypass all of that, girl.
So
And now look at you, just as fabulous as you want to be. Crazy, but fabulous.
crazy is a busy bag, but that's okay. But we have to do those things. We have to make change in our life. Like if we don't, we're gonna keep dealing with these constant problems. Like I don't want nobody to take diabetes medicine. I don't want nobody to have to feel that because that's not good, especially giving
Hmm.
yourself a
It's not.
shot every day.
Hmm.
That's not cool. So,
Yeah,
less
because
women,
I'm the same way.
giving yourself a shot. You don't like it?
Yeah, I really gotta have somebody else do it. Um, because I have to put it in my. It's not for diabetes. It's for my headaches. So it's mine. It's not a daily. It's a monthly. But
Oh,
it's the nerve of it. Because you have to you clean the area, then you have to kind of around in the same area, but I mean, you have to take the needle and you have to push it in, and you have to push it in, and then it's like, okay, psychologically, I need to push the button, toward the medicine. So I'm like, okay, maybe if I run into the wall or something, it could do it on its own. Like, it's a whole
Like,
mental
you
thing.
be like the little girl on Rush Hour. Push
Yeah,
the damn button.
just push the button. Somebody help, just push the button. It's like I just can't do it. Just push the button. Just help me.
That's
And
it. You now, like I had an ex. He was the diabetic
mm-hmm,
girl. When I say a child, like it would used to be, I would have to get in the morning,
mm-hmm,
girl, turn him over on his back and stick him in his stomach. And I said, okay, so you don't have to, if you don't eat with that insulin, you'll get your mind right because you will be sick in a
mm-hmm,
good 15, 30 minutes after taking that insulin. If you don't eat, it's gonna get your mind right. So he was the type didn't want to take medicine. He didn't want to eat in the morning. You have to take the insulin. So you know what? Instead of fussing with you, I'm gonna roll your ass over on your back and I'm gonna give you this insulin, and you gonna get it together because you're gonna get sick. Because
mm-hmm.
that insulin, oh, it will make you sick
That's
if you
crazy.
don't take that shot. When you take that shot and you don't eat, you'll get sick.
Mm, okay, well, that's good to know. That's good.
That's a FYI for people that take it.
FYI. All right.
For people who
FYI.
take insulin, if you don't eat after that insulin in about 15, 30 minutes, oh Lord, you talk about sick, you will be towed down to the floor down.
Oh,
It's
ooh, look
bad.
at you. Okay. Good.
So so
Painful.
ladies, if y'all out there and y'all watching it, that's the stuff that we have to do. Whether we want to do it or not, we have to. We have to take care of ourselves. Like we have to do those things to stay healthy, because if not, we gon' and times are changing so much to
Quickly.
where. So go get checked. I know y'all don't like to go to the GYN clinic. Go get checked. When your body starts talking to you, sit back and you listen to it, because it's gonna tell you what you need to do. So
Please. Go get
im-
checked. Oh,
important.
especially down yonder. Make sure your cooter is right.
If
Yes.
not, that's a bad situation.
Yeah. I
So
mean, it's telling you, especially if it's funky, it's telling you. Just saying. Sorry.
it's funky.
They got a little twang to them. Just saying. If it's a little extra
Little
tangy,
twang to it.
it's a little extra tangy, sis. You need to go and get that checked, because everything over the counter is not uh can fix that. That monostat or whatever over the counter, you can't that might not be. You might need to see if it's a ST in your D to make sure. Just saying.
Corona.
If you
Because
in the
Corona has been
cooler.
added to the STD list.
Yeah. So you need to make sure that, as she would say, your pocketbook, can hold some change.
Okay,
Yeah.
change.
Yeah. Hold some change. Yeah.
Might need a little antibiotic.
Just something. Yeah.
So, with that being said, ladies, make sure you get your GYN checkup. Make sure
Yeah.
you get a physical. Um, if not, if you don't have insurance, I know in every state they have a public hospital is what they would call it. So go to those public hospitals, take advantage of any little clinic that come around. Make sure we get our health checked, because we don't want to wait too far when it's gone and we can't control it. Let's put it in check now. So if
Especially with
you
breast
listening to
cancer.
us, if you
Yes.
listening to us and your eyesight is blurry, that's diabetes, because diabetes do affect your eyesight. So, well,
Well, it does. It does.
it does. It affects your eyes.
It does.
So, if you having cramping in your toes, that's neuropathy. That's diabetes too. Or you might even have a blood clot. So we want to get these things in check, and let's not ignore them.
Yes. Don't do that.
And let's not always, and the sisters, listen, we know y'all might say, oh, well, I'm going to do the healthy way and I'm going to change my diet and I'm going to eat healthy. Sometimes we have to take this medicine that's out there. So I encourage you, yes, add on the healthy stuff too, but make sure we taking the medicine too that the doctors are prescribing us. Because if not, it can either go good or it can go bad.
Yeah.
So let's take them. I know it's not the best. It's not the best because if you listen to all these damn side effects of some of this medicine, it will scare you. But sometimes we gotta do this. We have to take those medicines that they give us and just add the little healthy stuff in between them.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't want it to go any further. We want to put it in check. So
Mm-hmm.
that's my spiel on our health. This was something that we needed to get out there to encourage our ladies to get their health checked. Put it in check now, and later in the future, we won't have those problems. Not to say we're gonna be 100% healthy, but we can be 50. I'm gonna give you 50. I accept 50, but get
Right.
checked.
Yeah.
Don't let it get out of control.
Yep. Get everything checked. Get your head checked too. Yeah.
Definitely, for some of us.
Mental health is real. We need to make sure that our mental is in check too. Amen. Amen. So from your head, so rooter to the tutor, as they would say, rooter to the tutor. Make sure it's all clean and working like it's supposed to work. Yeah.
Go get checked. Go get yourself checked up. Go get like a car. You gonna take your car to get fine tuned, so take your body to get fine tuned too, all at the same time.
Right.
So, you have anything before we close out?
Oh, we're closing out. So one thing so if you're watching this video, I give out a code and so I have, I'm all over the place, sorry, because I'm trying to create something. My brain is everywhere, sorry. So I have a nonprofit and I have a for-profit, and my for-profit is Beat the Purpose. So with Beat the Purpose, we make wonderful bracelets that we give to survivors, and we also sell them to help continue to take care of the people, that is dealing with domestic violence. So if you go to beatthepurpose.com, you put in the code family. I'm not going to tell you how much your discount is, but you get a nice discount if you use the word family when you check out. And I don't have expensive stuff on there. My stuff is really reasonable. So, and every bracelet that is bought, one is given to a survivor. So every bracelet, so if you buy five bracelets is going to five different survivors. So again, just use the code word family, FAMILY. Okay. And get that discount. And we definitely thank you for all your support and everything that we do. And then also we're going to be rolling into Mother's Day. Yay! Mother's Day. So we are looking for sheroes. So single moms that has a business or trying to start a business, single parent, working a 9 to 5, or somewhere in that whole realm. We are looking for you. We would like to interview you. We would like to bring you onto our wonderful platform and let you get your shine on.
She's
Yeah.
special, y'all.
Oh, so
She's
that's
the
it.
most.
Yes. So,
And also,
oh,
I have an exclusive bracelet on too. It's the hematite with the ice blue on there. And also, if you listen to this, you can double your discount.
oh,
I have a discount code,
oh.
sisterhood, SISTERHOOD, and that's 10%. So
Yeah.
if you hear this video, you get a little what that is, little double coat, little double wham bam, thank you, ma'am. So check it
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
This is the exclusive, and I don't know how long this gonna be up, but you need to get your hematite.
Only the hematites. I mean, we have the hematite. She has the faucet. I think that one's the one before that
So
one.
I
Yeah.
have
So
the four right here.
yeah,
That's what this the exclusive one with the
yeah.
ice blue, and
Ice
then I
blue.
have just the six right here
That's not.
hematite.
Yeah. So
That's
she
it. That's
so
it.
I have to look to see because she gets out pretty much all the hematites, but she has rosebud too. So rosebud is circle hematite with gold field beads with and then it's a rose on it called rosebud. But they're all made with hematites, and we know hematites is good for healing and supportive and grounding and all that supportive stuff. So it's gonna make you feel wonderful. It's gonna keep you calm, like you on something. It's gonna keep you calm, and we're just
People gonna
gonna
be
go
looking
throughout
at
the
you. You people gonna be looking at you like I look at her.
Yeah, just a little crazy. And we because our right now I just came up with this creating idea here with these twisty wraps and these little
Don't they
jokers
have
here.
hematites in there too, huh?
They do.
Okay.
They do. Which yours is coming. Yours is coming.
I hope it's not long like that. What you?
Well, no. I had to pull that one aside. No, that one's not long. But yeah, so these are the twisted wraps. So each twisted wrap is different. They are unique, even though everybody's like they look the same, but they're not. They have a lot of the same maybe colors in them, but some have um a lot. Well, all of them have. They're all mixed with hematite beads. So hematite beads will be on here. The colorful beads are from Ghana as well. So then they're all different because this one has a tag hanging on it that says, "Oh, help me, Lord."
Her eyes, they broken. Y'all, why
I
she
think I
looking
think
like them old people when they
no,
have their glasses?
I'm trying to see it. Okay, I'm trying to see it.
Why
I
they
think
gonna
it
judge
says
y'all?
follow your bliss. I think this one what this says, but
Follow
they're
your
all
bliss?
follow your bliss.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. All right.
yeah. Follow it. So amen. Choose joy. Yeah, choose joy. So yeah. So
I am enough. We always, ladies, we always want to know that we are
yes.
enough. So,
And which is a customizable bracelet. So it's similar. It could be similar to this. Again, they're all different. This one has a little bit more sapphire to it, but this one has, can you see that? It says beautiful.
okay.
So it's one, so you can get three things out of one bracelet. So you can make it into a bracelet, which is you're wrapping it around your wrist a few times. You could put it on as a necklace, and you could put it on as an anklet.
So
Yeah,
we got you covered, sis.
yeah.
So,
So whatever you need it for, and it goes with any and everything. Okay, pop of color goes with any and everything. While you getting your healing on. Okay, okay.
happy Friday. And also, ladies, make sure get your health check.
Yes,
Go get your fine tuning on your body. Make sure everything is in. We ain't gonna say tip top shape, but we want to
damn
be
near.
healthy. Damn
Yeah,
near
damn near.
close.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna
close.
accept 50%, sisters.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
accept you at 50 because we can always work, but we need
yes,
to get ourselves checks on a serious note. We need to take care of
yes,
ourselves. We need to
yes,
be
please.
in better shape because we do a lot and we have a lot going on in our life. So make sure you go get a healthy check, get your pocketbook check,
That
get
people
your
check.
head check, get everything checked,
Yes,
and make
make
sure you're
sure.
good.
Yeah, that part.
So,
Amen. Amen. Amen.
so happy Friday. I hope y'all have in the your Friday going into the weekend. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Be safe. Take care, everyone, and know that you're not alone. We're
Yes.
here with y'all. We're gonna get through these ups and downs together, and in the end, we all gonna have a story. And remember, if nobody tell you, you are enough, and that's for me. So happy Friday, and we're out of here. Peace.